Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a matchup of two QBs who have seen each other plenty of times in the NFC South. It's Cam Newton versus Drew Brees. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 10 matchup.
The Saints are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Graham Gano has it teed up for the opening kickoff. Deck him at the 16-yard line. Newton's going to march onto the field. He's had a rock-solid year at quarterback with a rating that's over 90. First down at the 16. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First and 10. Newton, handoff. He's tackled right at the 31. And now let's take a look at the Panthers offense. This is one of the better offensive units we've seen in the NFL in years. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Feeds him again. Slashes to the left side. That's a gain of 6.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
The Panthers with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. Third down now. And here's the toss. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50. First down here after the run. Running off the toss. Fights through that hit. Going to take it the distance. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
To me,
the Saints getting set now to try to put 3 on the board. Good. An empty trip for the offense. Phil, they haven't had anything go their way. Now with a missed field goal late in the first quarter.
That's how it is sometimes in this game, Jim. It's a funny game. Just hang in there, keep fighting, and sooner or later it will turn around for you.
And Dorsey in on the tackle. And now here's the Saints defense. Last week was a good one for them, forcing 6 turnovers. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They bring in the extra tight end. Gets the handle here. And the flag is down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Newton set in the pistol. The Panthers have it at the 39. Wide to the left. Breaks out of the tackle. Nice piece of running. Got a big lane. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out. And we'll step aside for just a moment. 3rd and 2 here after the run. Right back to him. Trying to find it open to the right. And We knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
2nd down and 1. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Saints guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
The Panthers snap it at the 26. Picks up 8 here. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
He'll get it again. And the flag comes out.
Offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Come to the line at the 28. 2nd down and 12. Takes it again. Gains 19. Burns, the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down here. Staying with the running game on 1st down. Touchdown, Panthers. And a 2nd touchdown on the game. Thomas Borstead will punt this one away. Taken down at the 27, and a run back of about 3. When looking at the day this running back has had, we've seen his ability to turn 3- and 4-yard runs into something way more than that.
A lot of running backs that go in there and get a couple yards, Jim, but it takes a special running back to go in there and take advantage of what is given to him and then get the extra, and that's what this running back has done here today.
First down at the 27. And now here's the toss. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
2nd down and 2. Slashes to the left side. He's taken down at the 35.
Good job by the safety diagnosing the run, getting up outside. He stops it for no gain.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. Tackle made by Browner that time.
Like we've seen all year long, there's a reason why this guy's the top rusher in the NFL. He does every single week. Finds ways to have games like this. Big yards picked up on that play.
There's a flag out.
Holding. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. snap it at the 36.
Wide to the left.
Tackle made by Bird that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost him 5 yards, a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Following the penalty, it sets up second down and 19. Newton lines up in the pistol. Right back to him one more time. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Right back to him once more. Has the first down and a whole lot more. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown.
You don't see it.
They're set to punt it away now. We'll see what he can do here. And Williams is there to make the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Newton's lining up in the pistol. Searching for space to the right. For a gain of about 5. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. They'll go ground. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. That's a timeout by the D. It's third down coming up. They're going to run it on the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Saints decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The Panthers will risk it here, going for it on fourth down. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Here's the quick toss. Still on his feet. And Kenny Vaccaro is in on the tackle. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Toss play. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Now,
the Saints lined up for the field goal. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20. Finding the end zone is a skill some running backs don't always have, but this one, this back right here, is capable of capping off his runs with scores.
Jim, when you hear he has a nose for the end zone, that is true about this running back. And what I mean by that, he judges the situation, knows what he has to do, and either runs over or runs around the guy that's going to get him into the end zone. Great job here today.
Here we go, the first snap of the second half. They'll mark the football at the 22. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Flip to the outside. still on his feet.
You just can't hide his talent. There's a reason why he's a top rusher in the NFL every single week. And even today, another good run, good vision, and also a lot of talent to pick up those big yards.
They call his name again. Two tight ends on the field here. The Panthers snap it at the 36. Charging ahead. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices the running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here.
Delay of game, offense.
3rd and 11 after the penalty. The Panthers approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. They'll run it with him again. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year, and once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
1st down at the 42. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Again, they'll lean on him. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a 1st down, man, that's just great.
And pick up about 4. Needing 5 to move the chains. The Panthers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. They're setting up screen. Nothing there on the screen as it falls into the Panthers. And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit, and that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop, how is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7, and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
This is 3rd down. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. He's going to get another carry. Going for it on 4th down. The Panthers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a 1st. Toss to the outside. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Turn ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Panthers ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on 4th down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, and saying some words that we can't say on the air.
Set up screen. And they'll end up losing 4 here. The Panthers have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Now looking at third down. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Into the open. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown,
that is also 7 penalties now on the offense today.
Delayed game, offense. Still first down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. They run the counter play.
he didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.